Income from other source, it is not a particular or fixed income you get monthly. It is not like that. It is depends on your luck, your ability. Dividend comes under what? Income from other source. If it is a horse race or lottery, we have to pay highest tax, that will be 30%. Any dividend from Indian company is always exempted, no tax. Hello everyone, this is your Adasa here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. And now we are discussing session 1, unit 2 of your income tax, the topic called income from other source. Now, we have done with your capital gain, it was interesting, as well as you are now expert in the topic called capital gain. Similarly, you will be expert in the topic called income from other source. It is a small unit actually. Why? Because in your 5 heads, the last head we call it as income from other source. There is no particular format, there is no particular way of doing problem for these things. Single, one by line, we are supposed to solve this. You will understand what I am telling now while doing the problem. Now, the agenda is very simple. We'll go with the meaning as well as concept. So what is income from other source? Now, before we go to your topic in depth, we'll understand why we are doing income from other source. You know that there are 5 heads under income tax. In the direct tax, we have 5 heads. Under 5 heads, which are those like income from salary, house property, capital gain, business or profession, income from other source. These are, we call it as 5 heads of your income tax. Already I gave example of all the 5 heads like your salary, house property, capital gain, as well as business or profession. What about this other source? Other than these 4, whatever we get, we call it as income from other source. Clear? Again, I'll repeat. Other than these 4, whatever extra income we get, we call it as income from other source. There is no any profession required. Like I am a doctor. Can I get income from other source? Yes. I am a teacher. Can I get income from other source? Yes. I am nothing. I am not working. Can I get income from other source? Yes. Why? Because income from other source, it is not a particular or fixed income you get monthly. It is not like that. It is depends on your luck, your ability, and it is nothing but like, I'll give you example. You went to horse race. In the horse race, you made betting of 10 lakh. Luckily, you won. That 10 lakh, we call it as income from other source. That is not your profession. Similarly, you went to some cricket match. You made betting of if India wins, I'll get 10 lakh. So, luckily India won and you got the 10 lakh. And one more, you have 10 lakh with you. That 10 lakh you have deposited in bank without your hard work, without your sweat, without your any knowledge. You deposited 10 lakh in the bank. Every month you will get around 2,000 or 3,000 as interest. That interest comes under income from other source. Instead of depositing into bank, you will get only 2%. Example I am giving, you are getting 2% per month in bank. But if you deposit same thing in any insurance scheme, post office or any something like similar to that, you will get around 4 or 5%. That is also called as income from other source. And you went to some game show like KBC or any other game show. Every day you are watching in the TV. Some small game funny shows are there. In that you want some 10,000, 20,000, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 40 lakh. Whatever income you get from the game show, for that you are supposed to pay tax. What is that income? That income is called as income from other source. And you have a land. Normally what happened? You have a land, it is around 40, 60. You have constructed a house. You have constructed a house. I am not good at drawing. Yes, you have constructed a house. Now, again, this is your land. this land is still vacant. Now, so land you have divided, one side you have constructed a small house, you have given for rent. What is the rent? Per month you will get 5,000. Whatever rent you get from that house, we call it as what? Yes, we call it as income from house property. If you sell this house, what it will become? It will become income from capital gain. Clear? Yes. Now, other than house, you have land here. Now, somebody asks you, I have 10 vehicles in my shop. I need to keep or park my vehicle. Can you give me this place? Again, I'll repeat. So, somebody asks you, I have 10 vehicles, big vehicles. I'm running a school. I need to park all my vehicles. Will you give me this land? Will you give me this place? I park my vehicle. I don't construct anything. Just I'll park my vehicle. I'll take whenever it is needed. Hope you are clear. Yes. If the vacant land is given on rent, then we call it as income from other source. Hope you are clear. If the vacant land given on rent, then we call it as income from other source. So these are the things we are supposed to learn while doing income from other source. Hope you understood what are called as income from other source. Now, we'll go to the next topic. The topic called what is income from other source. We have a continuation. Now, income from other source can be defined as income that is not included any of other listed categories. What are those listed categories? Now, I'll go back. These are listed categories. Other than these four listed categories, whatever left out, we call it as income from other source. Next, there are certain other income that are always taxed under this category. Now, certain incomes are there, always comes under what? Income from other source. The nature of income earned will decide whether income has to be shown under this head. These are the things. You will not get anything in the examination. What is income from other source or what types are there, how to calculate, they will not ask you. Only two things you will get in this topic. One will be problems on income from other source. And the second one will be you are supposed to write any 10 items which comes under income from other source. Again, I'll repeat, only two types of questions you may get in your examination. One will be problems and second one will be write any 10 items comes under income from other source. So out of these two, any one will come for 10 marks. One question is must, but out of these two, any one will come. If you get this one, you will be lucky enough. Why? Because whatever I explained you, rent given on vacant land and any income from horse race, any income from any game show or dividend received, interest received from bank deposit, any insurance commissions or any gift received. So all comes under income from other source. Just you have to write the name of the income from other source. Now, so next topic will be there are some standard inclusions as outlined below. Like there are few items are there which are called as income from other source. I told you we are supposed to write any 10 items which comes under income from other source. Like we'll not go everything, we'll go some 4 or 5 items. Now, first one, dividend. Dividend comes under what? Income from other source. Like you have invested some shares like Reliance shares. So now it is 2,100 some odd change. Now you have invested in Reliance shares for example, if the Reliance company going good, if the company is in profit, what they will do? They will issue dividends. They will give you dividends. Now, whatever dividends they have given, that will go to where? That will go to your income from other source. You are supposed to pay tax on that. So that comes under income from other source. But if the company is a Indian company, if the company is Indian company, whatever dividend you have received, that is exempt. Whatever dividend you have received, that is exempt. Now, if it is a foreign company, then you are supposed to pay tax on that. Hope you are clear. I'll give you clear picture why always dividend is exempted. Why do we call it as dividend exempt? See, Reliance company, why can't we pay tax for that? Why can't you pay tax for dividend? I'll give you clear picture why we are not paying tax on dividend. Why means very simple. Just assume that Reliance company, their profit is 1 lakh. This is just example because Reliance company always go with millions of rupees, millions of crores. But for example purpose, I have taken 1 lakh. What is their profit? 1 lakh. What Reliance has to do on 1 lakh? It has to pay tax 30%. How much it is? 30,000. 1 lakh minus 30,000, the net profit will be 70,000. Hope you are clear. What is the profit of Reliance? 1 lakh. How much tax they have to pay? 30%. Example. Now, how much tax they paid? 30,000. 1 lakh minus 30,000, it will be 70,000. This profit will goes to whom? This profit will go to shareholders. Like one shareholder may get 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 8,000, 12,000. Depends on their number of shares holding. This profit will given to all the shareholders. Clear? These shareholders are nothing but we only. Myself and the shareholder. I get 5,000 dividend. Should I pay tax on that? No. Why? Because Reliance company already paid tax. Reliance company already paid tax on the profit. Why should I pay tax? That's why dividends are always exempted. Dividends are always exempted because Reliance company already paid 30,000 to the Indian government. So, Indian government again will not take tax from us. Hope you are clear. Good. This is the reason there is no tax on dividend. But so why there is a tax on dividend on foreign company? So why there is tax on dividend from foreign company? Why? Because same like Reliance company, take some foreign company, they got profit of 1 lakh, they paid 30% tax, 30,000 to government, and balance 70,000 is giving to us as a dividend 5,000, 4,000, 3, 4, 8. But we have to pay tax on this 5, 4, 3, 8. The reason is whatever the 30% tax paid by XYZ, not to the Indian company, they have paid to the foreign company. Indian government has not collected even 1 rupee tax. That's why we are supposed to pay tax. Hope you are clear. These are the common thing, our informations. Please remember, keep it in your mind. Why? Because simply we go like dividend is exempted. Dividend is exempted. Why it is exempted? These are the reasons dividends are exempted. Hope you are clear. Good. Now, so similarly winning. Winning from horse race and winning from lottery. Now, any winning from lottery or horse race, remember highest tax we are paying 30%. If it is a horse race or lottery, we have to pay highest tax, that will be 30%. Remember, income from other source unit, you are not supposed to calculate tax. You are supposed to calculate how much is your income from other source. Now, similarly, interest received, like your bank interest, post office interest, all those comes under interest received. Then income not declared under the head profit and gains of the business. So few items are there which are not considered as declared as heads of profit, and any income which doesn't come under business or profession we are supposed to consider as income from other source. Then any gift, I'll go in detail about gift later in the next slide. Gift, any gift received, it is exempted with conditions are there. I'll tell you which are those conditions. Hope you are clear. These are comes under income from others. So total you got 1 2 3 4 5 5 items we got for income from others. So which are those? Dividend, interest, and winning from horse race and lottery, income not declared under income from profit or business, and the last one is gift. These are comes under income from other source. Next, income by the way of dividend is shows under the head. Now, deemed dividend as under section is fully taxable as dividend from cooperative society and foreign company. Remember, any dividend from Indian company is always exempted, no tax. You know the reason also. But any dividend from foreign company, any dividend from cooperative society is taxable. You know the reason why the foreign company dividend are taxable. Why? Because they have not paid, so we have to pay. Cooperative society, for them exemptions are there, but we are supposed to pay tax on dividend given by cooperative society. Similarly, dividend not chargeable to tax is include dividend exempted. Any dividend collected from Indian company, we are supposed to consider as exempt. Clear? These are the things will not come for examination. Only are supposed to learn the concept like capital gain. First two sessions we learned the concept. The same concept will help you to do the problem. But you have to remember the points because 10 points you are supposed to learn. Now, winnings. This include winning over 10,000 from lottery, puzzle, race game and all form of gambling and betting. Now, for example, you went to some, we'll go for your KBC only. Count banega crorepati. Now, luckily you are selected for KBC. Luckily you are selected for KBC. Now, first question you have answered, second you have answered, third also you have answered. What is the price now? Your prize amount is 10,000. You want 10,000. In the fourth question, your bad luck, you did not answer. What happened? So, you will be out of your game. But 10,000 is a minimum you can get to your home. Now, so what is your winning amount? 10,000. Now, so is there any tax on 10,000? No. Any winning from horse race, your puzzle, lottery and all, up to 10,000, no tax. Up to 10,000, no tax. In case, the fourth question also you have answered. 10 will become what? 10 will become 20,000, double. Fifth question also you have answered. 20 will become 40,000. So then you will be liable to pay tax. If it exceeds 10,000, you are supposed to pay tax on that. It is not like you got 20,000 and you got 40,000. 40 minus 10, 30,000 on the tax. Nothing like that. Complete 40,000 you are supposed to pay tax. Hope you are clear. Out of 40,000, whatever you earned, they will only deduct 30% tax. 12,000. So they will give you 28,000. Like this. Clear? For example, you won 1 crore. Luckily, you won 1 crore. Will you get complete 1 crore? No. Why? Because there is a TDS. They will deduct around 33%, including education cess. You may get 66,70,000, something you will get. Hope you are clear. Yes, this is all about your winning from lottery, puzzle, any game show or gambling also. Gambling in the sense betting. Like Today it will rain, betting for 10,000. If it doesn't rain, you are supposed to give 10,000. If it rained, then you will collect 10,000. These are called as your gambling. If you go to any clubhouse or something, you will get to know what is gambling and what is betting. Clear? Yes. Now, so these are the things. Remember, up to 10,000 exempted. Above 10,000, we are supposed to pay tax. Now, example, card game, horse race, game show, etc. Hope you are clear. Good. Next, interest received. All the interest income earned in the previous year on compensation, enhanced compensation is taxable. All the interest comes under taxable limit only. In that also, I'll give you the limit. If it exceeds what amount, it is taxable. I'll tell you those amount also. Now, however, 50% of the income can be claimed as deduction. These things I'll explain you while doing the problems. Next, income not declared under the head profit and gains of the business. As I told you, income from other source. Few items are there which cannot be treated as business or profession. Few items which cannot be treated as business or profession. Those will come under taxable for your income from other source. Now, this includes contribution made to an employee welfare fund, interest earned on security, rental income from furniture, plant and machinery, include building where it cannot be let out separately, key man insurance policy, So, all your employee related, any contribution, your RPF, all comes under your income from other source. Few welfare funds, interest earned on security, rental income from giving plant and machinery on rent, all comes under your income from others. So, your RPF and all, it is a salary related. Other than RPF, few contributions are there. Those will come under your income from other source. Next, taxable gift are declared under this head by individuals and HUF. Then, this includes monetary and non-monetary. So, what is gift actually like? Your dad gifted you a bike. Will you pay tax on that? No. Your dad gifted you one gold chain worth rupees 1 lakh. Will you pay tax on that? No. Your uncle or father-in-law or mother-in-law, they have gifted you one site. Site in the sense, some 30-40 site or 20-30 site worth rupees 25 lakh, worth rupees 30 lakh. Will you pay tax on that? No. Why? Because any gift collected from relatives, remember, any gift collected from relatives, no tax. If you collect gift from your relatives, you are not supposed to pay tax on that. Remember this. Now, relative in the sense, your mom, dad, uncle, aunt, your sister, brother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, all your blood relative comes under your relative category. Like your friend, uncle, your friend, dad, if give anything like this, it is taxable. Your own relative, your blood relative, your side or your wife's side, your side or your husband's side, your spouse side, anything you have collected, we call it as completely exempted. Clear? Yes. This is the first point you have to remember in case of gift. Any gift collected from relatives, always what? No tax. There is no tax on that. Second one, any gift other than relative, remember, up to 50,000. So, relative, whatever you have collected, it is completely exempted. But other than relative, if you collect money from them, are monetary, non-monetary. What is monetary and non-monetary? In form of cash or in form of kind. Kind in the sense, I'll give you 50,000 to buy mobile. That is in monetary. I'll give you mobile itself, non-monetary. Hope you are clear. I can give you cash also. I can give you in the kind also. I'll give you 5 lakh to purchase a car. That is monetary. I'll give you car itself. That is non-monetary. Similarly, all the gift collected from relatives, we call it as no tax. But same thing, if you collect from your other than relatives, it is completely taxable. But any gift received other than relative up to 50,000, we can call it as exempted. In case somebody gave you 50,000 ₹1. So normally what happens, no one will give you round figure. If you go to any marriage and all, how much you will keep? 201, 501 rupee. 1 rupee extra you will give. Similarly, if you collect 50,000 ₹1, then complete 50,000 ₹1 is taxable. Up to 50,000 exemption. If you take 1 rupee extra also, whole amount will come under taxable limit. Hope you are clear. So what you are supposed to do now? If your friends, if they give 50,000 ₹1, give it back that 1 rupee, keep only 50,000. Hope you are clear. Up to 50,000 exemption. Now, 2 points you learned. Last point. What is the last point? Marriage gift exemption. On occasion of your marriage. At the time of marriage, even though it is relative, even though your friend, even though it is somebody else, even though somebody gave you, whatever gift they give on the occasion of marriage, completely exempted. Hope you are clear. On occasion of marriage, gift collected from relatives or non-relative, irrespective of person, it is completely exempted. Remember, only on first marriage. So it is not like every year I'll get marriage and I'll get gift. It is not possible. Only on your first marriage, whatever gift you have collected, it is completely exempted. Hope you are clear. Yes. These 3 points you are supposed to remember while calculating gift. What are those 3 points? Yeah, first one, yes, from relatives, unlimited exemption. From friends other than relative, up to 50,000 exempted. If it is above 50,000, complete taxable. Complete taxable. What is the third one? The third one is on occasion of marriage, if you collect any gift from your friends or outsiders, it is completely exempted. These are the 3 points you are supposed to remember. Good. Now, gift are taxed only if the total amount received during the previous year is more than 50,000. I already explained you. These 3 shortcuts are there. Please take screenshot later. These 3 are more than sufficient while calculating gift. Now, so these are the informations we have. Then, this doesn't apply if the assessee received money like from relative or local authority or trust, fund, educational institution, medical institution, body or any such institution outlined under section 23. So these are the points you have, like wedding gift are always exempted. Remember, by way of being named as a will, as a inheritance, if you get, that must be from your relatives. So it is always exempted. So from parents, brothers, sisters, aunt, uncles, so lineal procedures, successors, brother, sister, spouse, from your wife, all this, your father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, all comes under your relative list only. Remember, you will get 5 marks theory. What is relatives? For relatives, you are supposed to write these definitions. Hope you are clear. Yes. Go back to all these slides. Please take screenshot. So these are the agenda. What is income from other source? What is income from other source? Your categories, continuation, winning from horse race as well as puzzle, your interest received. These are the declared as other than business or profession. These are the explanation for gift. These are the explanation for relatives. Yes. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood what is income from other source. From the next session, we'll not go for theory. Almost we have done with your theory. As I told you, they will ask you one theory that will be write any 10 items which comes under income from other source, or else they may ask you 5 marks theory. What is the meaning of relative as per income tax? So next session we'll go with a problem. From the first problem itself, we go with previous year examination paper problems. Thank you.